Rachel over on Facebook. She says, "Hey, Dr. Marshall." She gives the little high hand. "Can you talk about Satanists infiltrating the Catholic priesthood? Please feel free to refer to my story at any point. Dear friend, Ave Maria." Oh, this is Rachel Mastrogiacomo, if I said it correctly. Yes, well, I talk about the infiltration of Satanists into the priesthood, and in particular, those associated with sodomy in my book, Infiltration. For those new to the channel, of course, if you're not new to the channel, you've heard me talk about infiltration hundreds of times. If you are new, this is the book where I give the 150-year history of why the Catholic Church is in the mess she's in right now with corruption, pedophilia, sodomy, heresy, irreverent sacrilegious liturgies like the one we saw yesterday with the Nerf sword fighting, the raft mass, the balloon mass, the clown mass, all these things. There has been a systematic infiltration into the church and into the priesthood. Even in the 1800s, the Freemasons, for real, we have it documented, said that they were going to begin placing people in the seminaries and in the religious houses, both the nuns and the monks. Now, I don't know if you all know the story of Rachel, but she was the victim of a satanic, anti-sacramental, black mass ritual satanic abuse. There are men in the priesthood who are there not because they love Jesus Christ, not because they love the Blessed Virgin Mary, not because they love the Mass. They're there to prey like vampires on the vulnerable and to suck their blood, to suck the life out of them. That's the reason they went to seminary. Are you trying to tell me that Theodore McCarrick, the former cardinal who molested boys, sexually abused seminarians, priests, embezzled money, had to be basically kicked out of the priesthood and of being cardinal? He entered that lifestyle to prey on the innocent, and he made it to cardinal. He didn't just make it to cardinal. He made it to Cardinal Archbishop of Washington, D.C., which brings us full circle right back to what we're talking about today in Washington, D.C. Oh, one more thing about Rachel's story. The bishop overseeing this abusive priest and the satanic ritual abuse, he was just made a cardinal last week, Cardinal McElroy. It seems like if you get involved in some of this satanic ritual abuse, you get to be promoted in the Catholic Church. There's a system of promotion, of vetting the good guys and promoting the wicked guys. And it has to stop. We Catholics need to accept the fact that we have been infiltrated. There are bad priests amongst us. I don't know how many, but we need to be aware that there is a systemic infiltration. Belladad said hundreds of these men were put into the priesthood. To undermine what? To undermine the church, to undermine grace, to undermine the sacraments, and to undermine the entire society. These are the bishops and the cardinals and even the popes who are giving their blessing to Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, Nancy Pelosi, and the entire culture of death political complex. Infiltration. Check it out. It's for real. Ask Rachel. She's the victim of it.